Are you thinking of buying a Tesla? Well, stop. Don't do it yet. Ordering a Tesla is unlike buying any other car. You can literally pull out your phone and order it within a few minutes. However, there are some things you need to know beforehand in order to save you some confusion and, more importantly, save you money. I've bought 2 Teslas in my life, with a 3rd Tesla on order that I haven't bought yet, possibly soon. But thanks to today's sponsor, Tenet, I'm here to help you and give the best tips and tricks for ordering a Tesla here in 2024 to save you the most money. Let's get right into it. My first tip is to use a referral link from a Tesla owner. If you know anybody with a Tesla, ask them for the referral link. If you don't know anybody, you can feel free to use my referral link. I'll leave the link in the description below. Right now, the reward is to get 3 months of free full self-driving capability, along with 1 year of free premium connectivity when using a referral link for purchasing eligible vehicles. Right now, all the vehicles are eligible except the Model 3. And also the Cybertruck is not eligible for a referral link right now. But keep in mind, these referral link rewards constantly change. Sometimes it's free supercharging. So just check a referral link to see what the latest offerings are. Now, one of the most important and first things you want to check is to see if you're eligible for that full federal tax credit of $7,500. Not everyone is eligible. When you're on Tesla's order page, they do have some really helpful links, and they try to explain the federal tax credit pretty well. And with 2024, if you are eligible, that is a point of sale credit. So it happens like an instant rebate. But also don't forget about the local incentives as well. Tesla also has a page on this that it gives you a quick guide of what your state currently offers. And also you can check the Department of Energy website for your state. Not only are there state incentives for purchasing an EV, but there are also incentives and special programs that your electric company might be eligible for. So if you own an EV and your electric company offers special discounted rates, that is just an example of how you can save a ton of money that you may not know about if you get your Tesla. Now, if you are not eligible for that full $7,500 tax credit when purchasing the car, don't worry, because there may be a way for you to take advantage of it still. It's called the Leasing Loophole, and it's where all electric vehicles are pretty much eligible for that $7,500 tax credit when it's leased. When you lease a vehicle right now through Tesla, they'll knock off $7,500 off that price of the car. The only downsides are you're capped at 15,000 annual miles. So if you drive a lot, if you drive more than that, you're not going to be able to lease. And also the biggest downside of leasing a Tesla is that you cannot buy it out at the end of your term. You have to return it to Tesla. But if you are eligible for that full tax credit, then I'd still recommend buying instead of leasing. But leasing is now a valid option for certain buyers, especially with that loophole. Now, if you're actually online ordering your Tesla, the first thing that you want to do is to toggle on the purchase price option. If you look closely on the order page, you see an option where it says probable savings and purchase price. Well, Tesla defaults it to the probable savings. It actually shows you the probable savings of if you qualified for the full federal tax credit, which not everybody does. And also it shows the estimated gas savings over 3 years. So you want to make sure that you can afford it, and you want to make sure that you're looking at the most accurate pricing. And when you actually change it to the purchase price, you'll see the difference because, for example, the Model Y Performance, it's a $10,000 difference between the purchase price and the probable savings estimate that Tesla defaults to. That's a big difference. But also keep in mind, that's not the final price either. There will also be an additional $1,600 for all Tesla vehicles currently when you add in the required destination fee and the order fee. When you look at the final page of your order, you can see the details of that. Another way to save money and also get your car quicker is instead of designing your own Tesla, you can actually choose from the existing new inventory that Tesla has. So on their website, you can click on the inventory page. So these are new cars that have already been built and they're ready to go. And if you're willing to travel, you can set the filter to just anywhere in the US and check out the available deals. Sometimes you'll get a much better deal on an existing car. These are treated like brand new vehicles. If the vehicle is eligible for the tax credit, then yes, you can still get that tax credit with the existing inventory. So make sure you browse that inventory. If there's a car on there that fits all of your needs, go ahead and do it. You might save some money and you might get your car quicker. Now, if you are serious about getting a new electric vehicle, then listen up, because today's sponsor, Tenet, is one of the best options to get fast, affordable EV financing. Tenet's team of EV experts want all drivers to experience carbon-free emissions, so they are offering fully customizable loan options for any EV maker model that automatically takes advantage of tax credits up front, which instantly lowers your monthly payment. You choose your loan deal, and there is no need to pay more now for a tax credit in the future. Tenet has a fully digital online application process, so you can instantly apply from wherever you are. You can even add options while you apply, like home charger installation, insurance, and warranty. And similar to ordering a Tesla, there's no need to negotiate or be pressured or talk to anyone in person. But if you do have questions, Tenet's customer service team is made up of real humans in the United States waiting to help. By choosing Tenet, you can also take advantage of autopay discounts and their exclusive Tenet Connect smart charging technology, both designed to save you money throughout the lifetime of your EV loan. Now, I was actually able to apply for a loan from Tenet for a $100,000 Cybertruck and got pre-approved within minutes. It was super easy, almost too easy. Try Tenet for yourself by visiting bit.ly/AndyTenet or click the link in the description or pinned comment below to get a free rate quote. And if you finance with Tenet using my link and choose an add-on charger, you'll get a free Emporia charger plus installation, which is a huge benefit, so don't miss out on that. Now, if you are ordering a custom Tesla, here are some things to keep in mind to save you some money. Get the cheapest base wheel options. Don't waste money on upgrading your wheels. The cheapest wheel option will give you a little bit more versatility and save you money and get you more range, because the smaller the wheel is, the more efficient the car is going to be. And also with the free wheel options, the smaller wheels, you're going to get the aero caps. So you can either keep the wheel caps on. Those will give you slightly better range because they're more efficient. But if you don't want those or don't like those, you just pop those off and have a nice rim underneath. Also, don't waste your money on getting enhanced autopilot or full self-driving capability. All Teslas come with basic autopilot, which probably good enough for most people. The enhanced autopilot option costs $6,000 currently. The thing that you're going to get the most or get the most use out of with enhanced autopilot is auto lane change when you're on the highway. That's about it. The other features are a little bit half-baked right now. Same with full self-driving. That is $12,000. For most people, that's going to be way overkill, way too much money. If you want to try it out, you can try it out for a month on their subscription plan. It costs $200 to try that out for a month. So don't waste your money on any of those options, the upgraded wheels or the full self-driving capability or enhanced autopilot. I promise you'll still get a very good experience with your Tesla just with basic autopilot and the standard wheels. If you're thinking of trading in your car to Tesla, don't. It's way better to sell privately than to trade in. For example, my Model 3 cost $56,000 6 years ago, and my trade-in value for Tesla, their estimate, is $10,000. That is wildly low. Instead, if I were to sell it privately, I could probably get at least $15,000 out of it. That's still super low, but that's $5,000 more dollars than Tesla's estimated trade-in value. So definitely sell privately. Do not trade your car in. Now, one thing Tesla likes to do is change their prices, and they do it quite frequently. And unfortunately, by the time you're watching this video, it's going to be after April 1st, and that's when Tesla just raised the prices of the Model Y by $1,000. So you don't want to buy a Tesla at the wrong time. But the good news is there is a Google spreadsheet that is kept up to date by the Tesla community. I'll leave a link to it in the description below, and I like to look at this and just see the price history of all the different Tesla vehicles. And you can look at the current prices compared to what they were a month ago or a year ago, and you can see charts of the price differences. So that's always a good, helpful resource. If you are actually going through with your order and getting a Tesla, congratulations. The one thing that you want to do when you're taking delivery of your vehicle is to print out a delivery checklist. You want to do your due diligence, because if you find something, some type of defect or damage on your car during the day of delivery, you can have a record of that and give that to Tesla so that they can fix it. Because if you don't do that and you end up having the car for a few months or past a certain amount of time and you find something wrong, now it's too late to get it fixed. It might cost you some money. So definitely take that checklist with you during your delivery day and take some time to go through all those things. You won't regret it. Now, when you do finally order your Tesla, don't wait until the last minute to get your home charging set up. Home charging is going to be very important because home charging is going to be the cheapest and most convenient way to charge your car. But don't overspend on the home charger setup. Just get what you need. And I suggest when you're ordering a Tesla to get the mobile charger instead of the wall connector. This will save you a few $100s, and the mobile charger is more convenient. You can use it to charge at home at fast speeds on a level 2 charger, and you can also take it with you. So it's more versatile in that way compared to the wall charger, which is more expensive and is stationary, stays at home. And most importantly, you want to see how much you drive during your normal daily driving. So if you're driving less than 50 miles per day, you can get by with just charging on a normal outlet. That is how I charge my wife's Tesla, because she just runs errands throughout the town. She doesn't need a level 2 fast charger. Unlike me, I do have a level 2 charger that charges my Model 3 at a faster rate than what a normal outlet provides. So if you travel a lot during your daily driving, if you need that faster charging setup, make sure you plan ahead of time and get that home charger installed. And also, if you are getting the mobile charger connector, just look into getting a NEMA 1450 outlet installed, and then you can use that with the mobile connector. So that's just a very easy way for most people to have a fast charger at home. But whichever route you choose to go for your home charger setup, just make sure you have it ready to go before taking delivery of your Tesla. So it's not just buying the car that's going to cost you money when you're buying a Tesla. You also have to get insurance for it. What I recommend doing is getting at least 3 different quotes for insurance, and make sure you do this ahead of time. I recommend going online and maybe going through a website called Zebra and getting multiple quotes. And there's also a website called Value Penguin, which lets you quickly compare different insurance companies in your specific area or your state to see which one is the cheapest, and maybe reach out to them. Because when I got my Tesla in 2018, I left my insurance company for another insurance company because they gave me such a way better deal. That's something to always keep in mind when you're getting a Tesla. Insurance is going to be a big question mark, so shop around and get the best rate. And last but not least, this is something that everybody needs to do. Get a screen protector for your screen. You want to protect the most important part of the interior. It is a very cheap and easy solution to protect it. $20 on Amazon, 5 minutes to install. I have a screen protector on mine, and luckily I do, because something dropped from my windshield and hit it, and the screen protector did its job. It protected my screen. You definitely don't want to have anything happen to your screen, because that will be an expensive repair in the future. So that's just a quick and easy way to protect the best part of the interior. I hope this video helped you out. Let me know if I missed anything in the comments below. Let me know if you're ordering a Tesla, what are you getting? I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Andy. I will talk to you in the next one.